Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV, the longest-running biker TV show in the world. This week, it's international flavor from the Born to Ride radio show. Flash interviews Elsa Rosenburg. Find out how dynamic Elsa is and what a powerhouse she is for Ride or Die and the biker community. Then a cinematic masterpiece from Japan with Shinya Kimura, proving motorcycling is again universal. And from the Born to Ride vault, from over 25 years of making TV magic, proves that Born to Ride has stood the test of time. All this and more here on Born to Ride.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats.
It's time
for Cranked Up Country.
This is Cranked Up Country, heard on all the great stations across the nation. Check us out, crankedupcountryradio.com, or find us on social media, see what's going on with us. Born to Ride Motorcycle Media is the hub for the American biker lifestyle. Read it, watch it, ride it, borntoride.com. Check out Born to Ride Magazine, the radio show, the podcast, the YouTube channel, and of course the events. It's the life and times of motorcycles and the people who ride them. Born to Ride, proud sponsor of the Cranked Up Country Radio Show podcast. Read it, watch it, ride it, borntoride.com.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats.
Hey, I'm Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. You're watching Born to Ride TV. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die. Ride or die. Florida ride or die. Ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die. Ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die.
2 feet wide open on the Courtney Causeway, fresh off the highway. Stunting with no hands moving out the way, only seeing tunnel vision, adrenaline rush right off the speed. The whole game behind me getting litty, why'd I take the lead? Florida ride or die's a way of life we live and feeling free. In a better place in the chapter, I'd rather be, you hear me? When life starts to act like a bit and stress me out, I grab the bike and hit the road and let it out. Oh yeah, Florida ride or die runs through my veins. You can tell when you see us at the track or on the fast lanes. Come check the vibe on how we roll, come ride with us. It's an affair, she's my mistress, just a nitrous. Popping clutch, doing a century, we will ride or die. However, we never ride faster than the angels fly. Florida ride or die, ride or die.
Afternoon, we got my girl Elsa Rosenburg. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Like, it's a beautiful studio. It's fun.
So give us a little bit of your history. What What got you into riding bikes? Where are you from? How does it all fit together?
Originally, I'm from India. I was born in India for the most part. I was raised in India, on and off here and there. But I started riding from a very young age. And technically, I never stopped riding. I've just had small pauses.
Right.
Because after I got off of my tricycle as a kid, I got on a bicycle. And then, I pretty much rode anything I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
Because when I was in school, I just used to take these, really long, winded, paths on my bicycle, just going around exploring.
Right.
And it wasn't exactly the safest thing to do.
Right.
But, I did it anyway. And I just loved riding. And at that time, I was young enough that I couldn't really ride anything else.
And
but
this was all in India.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started riding my bicycle, and then I got my hands on one of those 25cc scooters, moped things, and I rode that around. And after that, I got a little smaller motorcycles. I rode dirt for a while, and I just pretty much never stopped riding.
Right.
One of the most interesting motorcycles I've ever owned was a 250RR. Well, it was a 250RR that was built into another motorcycle that was easier to obtain in India.
And was this in India too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically we got parts from Japan for a 250RR, and we basically made our own 250RR pretty much, and that's what I rode, and that thing revved to crazy high amounts of RPMs, and it sounded insane. And it's definitely not something that you should be riding on streets of India, at least how they were back then. I moved into Los Angeles, and I finished some of my growing up there, and then I graduated from UCLA, and then I moved over to Florida a couple of years after that, and since then I've never really left Florida. I love it here. As far as my career is concerned, I've been involved in information security compliance. I'm an external auditor who certifies organizations, government entities, or literally departments, or anything that is required to be in compliance with something else when it comes to information security. Say, for example, a hospital is required to be in compliance with HIPAA. Or high trust, or those are the two most common examples that I can give. And so there are a lot of requirements within that as to how their company should function, what kind of safeguards they need to have in terms of their information security data backups, like encryptions, etc., etc. So a lot of technical stuff and legal stuff. So I basically go in and make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. And if they are doing what they're supposed to be doing, I issue them a certificate or a recommendation for a certification. And that basically grants them the permission to basically operate in that business space. Where I come from, we have this belief that if you do charity, and if you take credit for it or talk about it, you're doing it for a reason that's not entirely selfless. So that's bad karma. That is the way I would like to keep it for my own because of my own personal beliefs. But that's the sort of stuff that. But now that I'm involved more with Florida Ride or Die in an official capacity, we have been doing a lot of charity events on the back burner, and now that the quarantine restrictions are getting lifted, we will be posting a lot about our future charity endeavors and efforts, and we will definitely be requesting community support, and if somebody wants to come and join us for any of these events, they're more than welcome to, and they can do so at our group, Florida Ride or Die LLC, on Facebook, and that way everyone can be informed about what we're up to.
What are your thoughts on what's going on, and how do you think we're going to be able to fix this?
The easiest way to fix this is try and put yourselves in the other person's shoes.
Yep.
One of the reasons why I am involved in the activities that I'm involved in is, and I'm pretty sure Antonio, Heaven, Liz, everyone would agree with me. We've actually talked about this, is that we've gone through a lot in life, individually and together. And one of the reasons why I do what I do is I absolutely never want to see someone else go through what I've gone through, especially alone.
Right.
And that's I just think that people need to have empathy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is the actual objective? Is the actual objective to alienate individuals or to bring people closer together?
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it to make the other out of someone else, or to include everyone into our group, that is the human race, basically, and move forward?
Yeah.
You know, and so people genuinely need to have empathy, need to put themselves in the other person's shoes, understand why people are objecting to certain things, and have a conversation. You know, we need to be able to communicate effectively and find the best way forward. And I believe that if we can all, like, imagine that just a handful of us, we came together and we have been able to make a difference genuinely. And I don't say that lightly. Like, I'm honestly proud and humbled by the opportunity to be the instrument of that change. You know, imagine if 7 billion of us came together and tried to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be such a wonderful thing?
Yeah.
You know, funny thing is that all of us working together, we have never really even thought of the other people as different. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is what I want to accomplish. And if somebody else wants to accomplish that same thing, we just simply work together and get it done.
That's it.
You know? And
teamwork.
And ironically, I shouldn't say ironically, like coincidentally, it's just so happened that we have an extremely diverse group of individuals working behind the scenes and even on the front lines, like publicly visible end of Florida Ride or Die. Like, and that's not because we tried to tick boxes. You know, that's because we genuinely created an environment of achieving objectives together by welcoming everyone. And it just so happens that, like, when you create a platform that is all welcoming, guess what? You're going to get all sorts of people in it. You know, you don't have to chase after checklists to do that. You see human beings as actual human beings at that point.
Thanks to Elsa, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Nice bike, but you're not on the track. You're on a road. I get it, your bike was built to go all out, and we all like to go fast. Just don't do it on the road. Save it for a closed course. Back it up. Here's a better plan. Performance is what it's all about. We all know that. But on the open road, we've all got to take it easy, because it's not a controlled environment. We need time to react to whatever comes our way. It's not about limiting our abilities. It's about living. The road is not your racetrack. Make the right choice. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Saturday, June 20th, it's Crystal Harley-Davidson's Father's Day Ride. Ride with Dad or in memory of Dad. It's a free ride leaving at 11 a.m. from Crystal Harley-Davidson. Free gift to the first 30 people who register. Giveaways include Crystal Harley-Davidson $500 gift cards, 2-night stay at the Plantation Resort, free scalloping trip charter, Born to Ride bike show, TV taping, and magazine shoot. Get your photo with Dad. And national recording artist Preacher Stone live in concert. It'll be awesome! Time for your next Harley? Trade yours in on a new one! All this and more. That's the Father's Day Ride for you at Crystal Harley-Davidson. Saturday, June 20th. Everyone welcome. Don't miss it. Be there.
Need we say more? Only at Crystal Harley-Davidson, Homosassa, Florida.
I'm Fester Jenkins from Boss Hog Radio. Born to Ride is coming to Boss Hog Radio Thursday nights in April, 7 p.m. You don't want to miss it.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
1962年に東京の下町で、家は小さい町工場でネジを作ってる工場でした。油の匂いとか機械の音とか、鉄の匂いとか、そういうことにすごい慣れ親しんで育ってきたから、なんか今こういう生活っていうのがすごい自分の肌にしっくりきてるんじゃないかなっていうふうには思ってます。すごいイメージ的なものはあるんだけども、具体的に例えば何みたいなとか、それから何にインスパイアされるとか、そういうことはないし、絵ももちろん描かないし、なんかその時の気持ちで鉄を切ったり、身を削って作ったものなんで、もうちょっとそういう感性に訴えかけて人を飼いたい気持ちにさせるんじゃないかなとは思うけど。バイクはもちろんそのバイクそのもの単体でもかっこいい方がいいんだろうけども、お客さんが乗って初めて完結するものだから、自分にとってはもうアートというよりはもっと本能的な危うさとか野生味みたいなのを感じさせる、自分の中から引き出すものだと思う。こういう外観から感じるそんな荒々しい感じじゃなくて、ものすごい平和な世界で、地面も空も真っ白で区別がつかないようなところを、なんか本当に空は飛んだことはないけど、なんか気持ち的にはね、そのレシプロのエンジンの飛行機で空を飛んでるような気持ちですかね。もう何とも言えない平和な感じ。
I'm attorney Nicole Armstrong from Rubenstein Law, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them.
For more of these rules, go to rubensteinlaw.com.
Born to Ride TV Radio Live every Tuesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. with Dave Flash Morgan, special guest, and Born to Ride TV content at Facebook, Born to Ride TV Magazine. Read it, watch it, ride it.
the President of the United States.
Good evening, my fellow Americans, and welcome to the all-new Born to Ride show. You know, I've always been a bit of a motorcycle enthusiast myself. I remember when I was a young boy back in Arkansas, I had one of those real mean Honda TR90s with the luggage rack on the back and the 4-speed automatic transmission. Well, one day, even though it was considered illegal, I delivered my newspapers on it. I'll tell you, it gave me a thrill that I'll never forget. So, as you can see, I've got a lot in common with all you motorcycle enthusiasts. But the reason I'm here today is to welcome in a new era, the era of the brand new Born to Ride show. And I'd like to congratulate my good friends Ron and Deb Galletti on all the success they've had. And a little later on, I'll be having an interview with my very close personal friend, Craven Moorhead. So y'all stick around and come on back. God bless you all, and God bless America. Thank you.
Something, Booty Man. This has been one heck of a show, brother.
What a show.
And the way things are going right now, Born to Ride is going to be right at the top of the ladder. They're going to be ahead of Baywatch. They're going to be ahead of Entertainment Tonight. They're probably going to be ahead of the WCW. Born to Ride. It's been a lot of fun, brothers. And make sure you keep the rubber down, and I'll see you in the wind. Whoa. Yeah. I like that, Booty Man.
You know, is there anything else you'd like to tell us now, you know, about the helmet law or about any of the feelings about, I know you once were a biker, right?
Well, yes, I was. I think I spoke about it a little bit earlier, how, well, you know, I kind of like to have the wind blowing through my hair once in a while. And I had that old TR90, Honda TR90 when I was a kid back in Arkansas. And let me tell you, there was that gold flake metal thing with the 4-speed automatic transmission, no clutch. It was great. And with a rack on the back, why, one day, I know it was illegal.
Yeah, we heard about it.
I know it was illegal, but I did deliver my papers on it one day. What a feeling.
And we're proud of you, too, because, you know, us bikers are, what do you call us now?
Well, motorcycle enthusiasts. That's the politically correct terminology for you guys. I don't want to piss anybody off and call you bikers. I mean, you know, somebody might take that the wrong way.
A lot of times they do,
motorcycle enthusiasts.
Well, you know something, Hulkamaniacs. This is Hulk Hogan, the largest arms in the world, and Born to Ride, the greatest Harley-Davidson show in the universe, brother. Stay tuned, man, because what you gonna do when Born to Ride and Hulk Hogan runs wild on you?
Yeah! Thanks for tuning in today. We're on the Space Coast, right, Deb?
That's right, Kennedy Space Center, home of NASA. Whoops.
Hey, that guy said not to touch that.
Oh no, what does that mean? Make a run for it,
This is Bo Diddley, and you're watching Born to Ride. Now don't touch that dial because here comes some more, baby.
The show today, we're honored to have the legendary Bo Diddley with us, the co-host of the show today. Bo, thank you very much for your time. It's great to see you in Tampa Bay.
Thank you. I'm really glad to be here, and hope to come back some more. Okay?
Blake's House of Rock and Blues. What do you think of all the bikers out here today? Some pretty nice bikes, right?
Hey man, they're thick as ants on a meat skin. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Deb, you have anything to ask about?
Well, maybe one day, Bo, you can write a song for us, Born to Ride. How about that?
I've been thinking about that. What, are you trying to think like me?
All right, cool. I'm here. Wait a minute. You coming in or no? In or out?
The only thing I got to ask is, why do you comb your hair like Don King? Being that he's the world's best promoter next to Mitchell.
You're right, exactly. Exactly. You know, we got a lot in common.
On.
Exactly. Thank you.
And you don't have a bad hair day every day, do you?
No, I'm good at it, man. I've got it down, man. I've been doing this for 25 years. I can do this in the dark.
Yeah, that's the one thing about these young guys, you know, they can do that. Imagine what we'd look like right now.
Holy frickin', we look like O'Cheese.
Cochise, yeah, I remember him. He was at Long Ranger's partner or something, right? He dropped his beer. He dropped his friggin' beer.
Are you down with the nation? Tiny Trailer Nation, the biggest secret in travel and adventure. Take your motorcycle anywhere. Live in comfort on the spot. Say goodbye to hotel cost. Campers, toy haulers, themed trailers built for any budget. One bike or two. Includes electric, water hookups, microwave, refrigerator, sink, tie downs, and more. Your trailer or ours, new or used. Your dream is here at a working man's price. Tiny Trailer Nation, biker musician owned. A name you can trust.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.